Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams.
How's it going, guys? I am Tim, and this is my review for Vengeance. I gotta say, I kind of was not into this movie until the end of the movie. Like, BJ Novak, who I love from The Office, multiple other things, plays the most insufferable person who's just trying to use people's grief to get himself a story, when he ultimately doesn't care about the girl that died. But as the story unfolds in the land of make-believe that I call Texas, you get the sense that he changes as a person and starts to care and realizes he fucked up on some things, and ultimately at the end of the movie makes a pretty hardcore turn on his beliefs and stuff like that. After the twist, I was totally on board with this movie. Walked out of this movie like, yes, this was badass. This was awesome. I have to say, Ashton Kutcher was the standout of this movie, but Boyd Holbrook, is definitely a close second. Boyd Holbrook plays Ty Shaw, the brother of Abilene Shaw, who ends up dying in the movie, and that's what brings BJ Novak's character into it. Under false pretenses that this was a murder, which ends up not being true, and what ultimately makes the change for him. It deals with a lot of things, like how BJ Novak is just an unsufferable character. You want to hate him, especially in the beginning of the movie. The conversation between him and his friend is just a despicable conversation. These are the type of people that I would hate, absolutely. Ashton Kutcher is really endearing in his character. Ultimately, he's the big bad of the story. He ended up being the drug dealer that gave Abilene Shaw the bad dose, which ultimately made her OD. But this is also a character piece of somebody from a place that is totally different from where he's currently at, and him learning about these people and what life means to them. And it is really endearing of a story once you put all the pieces together. There was nothing other than Kutcher's like speeches he gives in this movie. There's nothing that takes it to like that next level of a movie. BJ Novak's directing, I think. Yeah, BJ Novak directed and wrote it. I think there just needed to be a little something to take it a little bit higher, other than the part at the end. Which, I mean, this movie's been out for a minute. I really don't want to spoil it because I think you guys should watch this movie. Beyond the score that I give it, I do believe you guys should watch this movie. It is an interesting character piece for all the characters that are in it. I lived in Texas for a while, in Killeen, Texas, right on Fort Hood. I could see that. There was an incident with somebody, not a drug incident, but something else where she ultimately ended up taking her own life. It's a long story. It didn't involve me. It involved one of my brothers. I did, after all the pieces were there, I thoroughly enjoyed everything in this movie. Boyd Holbrook, I don't know why I keep calling him Brody. Boyd Holbrook is a great actor. He's recently in the Sandman series, playing the damn, I forgot I can't remember the character's name, but he's a very interesting cat. I do recommend going to see this movie. Where does it lie on our 5-star rating? Like I said before I tell this, go see it. It's a worth see. Buy it on Blu-ray. Support physical media. Don't stream it. Support from... So my score for this is 3 stars. It just didn't have that one thing, just to make it go a little bit further of a movie to kick it up a notch. But it is a good movie, a good character piece. I hope you guys dig it. If you have seen it, put it down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this movie. And I would love to hear it, guys. Thank you so very much for watching this review. And we will see you in our next video.